Hello, Bernardo. How does it feel to be back in Monaco?
Well, it feels great. I was here for three seasons, and I have great memories. It was the first opportunity for me to play at the high level. This club gave me that opportunity, so I'm actually really happy to be here.
Pep said you've been reminiscing about that game in 2017.
Always, always.
Good memories?
Good memories, yeah. For us at the time, it was unbelievable to beat a team like Man City in the last 16. It was also a season where we did really well in all competitions. We won the French league. We reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, and it was a young team full of energy to show themselves to the world. So yeah, it's good memories, as I said.
Hi Bernardo, hope this doesn't offend you, but there's an old Vinnie Company quote that says,
I know that quote.
50% clout, 50% leader. When you become 75% leader, you'll be the captain. Just wondering how the captaincy feels this season, and because you are the joker in the squad, but are you still the joker?
Vincent actually sent me that quote when Pep appointed me manager, so we spoke after that. He said, I knew I was right all along. No, it feels good. I've said it before. It's a big honor. It's a big responsibility at the same time. 8 years and a half of experience of knowing exactly what Pep wants from his team. So I think I can pass that experience and all that knowledge to the young guys. Also, I try to behave in the best possible way to be an example. Obviously, I like to have my bit of fun and to joke. But when it's time to work, it's time to work as well. But it's been a great honor for me. I'm trying my best to put the team as close as possible back to the level where it deserves to be.
Just on the captaincy again, Bernardo, what's the biggest challenge you've had so far, you think, as captain, and how much do you lean on the other guys in the leadership group as well?
We've always said it. In Man City was so successful in the last 8 years, let's say, not because one captain was really good or not, because we have a group of a lot of players being great leaders. So everyone has the responsibility of being a leader, of behaving properly. Obviously, as the first captain, you need to make sure that some things don't happen and to try and help to create that type of environment. But what we see and what we saw in the past in this Man City squad is a group of great characters, and that's what you need. Obviously, my job now is to try and create that energy, that chemistry back as a group of captains, me, Ruben, Rodri, Erling, so people behave in the right way in training, in games, arrive early, arrive on time to trainings, train properly, be in good conditions, take care of themselves. That's our job. But in terms of responsibility, you need more than just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. We were really good in the past because we had 10 or 15 players like that behaved as captains, and that's what you need.
Hi Bernardo, as you said, the squad's changed so much. There's a lot of younger players now. The captaincy's also changed a lot the last couple of years with Kyle, then Kevin, both leaving when they were captain. I know your contract's up next year, but when you're talking about trying to build that culture and trying to improve these players, are you thinking about staying beyond next season?
I know exactly what I'm going to do, but it's not the time to talk about it. It's time to focus here, to focus at Man City, to try to do my best to put the club back where it belongs. And as I said, as we know that we've had a lot of captains that left in the past, but it's the guys that have the most experience to pass it to the young guys, and hopefully they'll be the next ones to pass that experience on regard of my contract. I'm really focused on doing a proper season with Man City and be as well as possible to perform and to bring back the team and the club to the level where it deserves to be.
Hi Bernardo, as you know, Monaco have lots of experience of bringing young players in from around Europe and the world. Is it quite an interesting prospect to play Monaco now that they, see the sort of next generation, having gone through the process yourself? And
can you repeat? Sorry.
As you know, coming here as a young player, that Monaco have experience of bringing the best young players from around Europe and selling them on, as you were. Is it quite an exciting prospect to play Monaco, who, you know, possibly these are the next generations of, you know, elite players in Europe?
Well, definitely. Monaco is a team that historically has always had great young players, great talents, and eventually they'll go to the best teams in the world. In my time, we had Mbappe, Fabinho, Lemar, Benjamin Mendy, me, who all left to top teams in the next two seasons. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I have no doubts about the quality of the Monaco players. So I'm pretty sure that here at their home, it's going to be a very tough game.
Hi Bernardo, you mentioned there that you've been here a long time. You've been part of some great teams that have won everything. What's your view of the level of this current team? Does the group see themselves as challengers in this competition in the Premier League?
It's difficult to say. I would like to give you an answer, but the reality is in the last 6 months a lot of things have changed. So you need time to adapt to the ideas, to get back to the level where we were. And that's a conversation for us to have with you guys maybe in February, March, to see where we are. What we really want is to improve day by day and to slowly come back to the level where we think we can be. Definitely these players, they have the potential to be there. It's just a matter of time. I hope it's this season. I really hope, and I truly believe that it can be this season. But I cannot give you an answer for that.
Bonjour Bernardo. Le fait que Monaco ait perdu beaucoup en Champions League à Bruges.
Monaco have lost a lot at Bruges, and they lost against Lorient as well. They're a team who are struggling at the moment. Do you think it's going to be easier to beat them, therefore? No, I don't think so. They've started the season very well. And yes, the last 2 games haven't been great. In the last game, they got a man sent off, which really made things more complicated. Against Bruges, they didn't put in a great performance. But every match is different. And I'm convinced that here at home, it's not going to be easy for us. I know the club very well. And I also know the kind of players that the club has. So I have no doubt that there's a lot of quality in this Monaco team. Hi Bernardo, you've said it in English, but what's it like for you to come back here to Monaco and the memories of that double header back in 2017? Yes, as I said, it's 8.5 years I haven't been here to the Louis II Stadium. It was a fantastic time for me. It was my first opportunity to play at the highest level available. It was this club that gave me that opportunity. So I'm really happy to be here. And concerning 2017, it was a great season for us. We won the league. It's not easy to beat PSG, as you know. And we reached the semi-finals of the Champions League with a team that was really young, but we had a lot of energy. We had a lot of happiness in the way that we were playing. And now that I'm here, I have these memories that are coming back, and it's great. It just makes me smile because every time I go out there on the pitch, I just have a smile on my face.
Thank you.